Mr. Chair, you have a quorum and you're ready to start. Bob, go ahead and pick it up. We have a quorum.
Oh, okay, it looks like we have a quorum. Should we get ourselves underway? Karen, over to you to get.
Okay, that's at
started open.
7:01. Bob has called the meeting to order. Welcome. At least 72 hours prior to each regular Regional Airport Authority meeting, a complete agenda packet is available for review on the city's website at www.cityofmerced.org or at the city clerk's office at 678 West 18th Street, Merced, California 95340. All public records in relation to an open session item that are distributed to a majority of the commission will be available for public inspection at the city clerk's office during regular hours. Assisted hearing devices are available for meetings held in the council chamber. Members of the audience who wish to address the Regional Airport Authority are requested to complete a speaker card available at the podium against the back of the council chamber. Please submit the completed card to the Regional Airport Authority clerk before the item is called, preferably before the meeting begins. Material may be emailed to flymercedairport@cityofmerced.org no later than 1 p.m. on the day of the meeting. Please specify which portion of the agenda you are commenting on, for example, report item, number, or public comment. Your comments will be presented to the Regional Airport Authority at the appropriate time. Any correspondence received after 1 p.m. will be distributed to the Regional Airport Authority and retained for the official record.
Thank you, Karen. It looks like it's about 7:04. Why don't we call the meeting to order? Yeah, if we could, we'd stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Karen, you want to call the roll, I guess?
Yes. Cheryl Hirsch,
Present.
Chair Robert Scoble,
Present.
Sabrina Bong,
Present.
Seth Silva,
Present.
Delphina Johnson,
Present.
Shahid Sohal,
Present.
and Chairman Jim Song is absent.
Are we still showing Mr. Colby as chairman?
No,
Okay, I misheard.
no, Mr. Travis Colby has gone off the board.
Okay. All right. Go to public comments.
We have no public comments.
Okay. And should we just go on into reports then?
Yes, let me go ahead and read the public comment period in case someone does walk in. Members of the public who wish to speak on any matter not listed on the agenda may speak during the portion of the meeting and will be allotted 3 minutes. State law prohibits the board or commission from acting at this meeting on any matter raised during the public comment period. Members of the public who wish to speak on a matter that is listed on the agenda will be called upon to speak during discussion of that item.
Okay. So, report E.
Airport Manager's Report.
Good evening, members of the council and the board and Chairman Scoble. For the report here, the terminal replacement project, we are still going forward. With that, we're about 75% work to date. We're working on most of the finish interior work to kind of give you a brief overview, as well as the interior fabrics, interior design, and functionality for the inside. There was some public outreach that was taking place to the Merced Kiwanis Club. Also, went to Washington, D.C. to our One Voice delegation with Merced County Association of Governments to advocate for with the FAA and the EAS for future funding for our airport. In addition to, our FAA RTR project is at 85%, and that is the radio antenna adjacent to the old terminal, funded by the FAA as well. And that was changed over to MID Power, and that will be taking place here in the next 2 months. Our PMMP project.
Did you want to put it up on the screen?
So we're going to put up on the screen the terminal. Thank you. When I went to DC, we talked about EAS. I wanted to give a quick overview of EAS to the members. About EAS, usually it was created after the Deregulation Act, and just kind of foreshadowed some pictures of the airport as well, so you can kind of keep that fresh in your mind as well. There's different types of scheduled services by different carriers, Advanced Air, Contour, SkyWest, to name a few, that look for these types of contracts. This is the interior of the airport there. The impacting of the economics to EAS, it helps the community promote the economic growth by causing air service to an area that normally would not have that there, so that's why there's a subsidy. The business growth and would benefit, and the reliability of the carrier does help with the businesses to be able to come to the town to expand different opportunities for labor, growth, hospitality, retail, and boosting local employment and spending. We have the terminal in the back there too as well, so you can see the TSA checkpoint. And I wanted to finish off with the apron and the outside of the building as well. The air service also helps retain population and growth into population with EAS, and the economic impact overall to a small community is about $134 billion annually through the United States. And that is a very true understatement, because it can do so much more by continuing pushing EAS and having a reliable carrier service to help our constituents. Now I have our cargo and landing reports for July.
Is there any questions to the manager's report?
No, thank you.
Sorry about that. I was moving through. Our passenger report here, in June, we had 101 landings with Advanced, with 353 enplanements and deplanements of 380 as well, so 733 total. And as far as our cargo with Reading Aero, they had 20 landings, so sustained the same amount of landings as well. And the cargo did go up by 2,000 pounds to 27,000 pounds. So we are seeing that growth in both the EAS carrier and the cargo as well at the airport. Does anybody have any questions on that for me?
No, I guess we're good. Okay.
Cool. We'll move into the, did you have a question, Bob, Mr. Scoble?
No, I was just gonna ask if that concluded the report, that's all.
Yes, that concludes all the reports for the manager.
You wanna go on to the Advanced Air quarterly marketing update?
Yeah. Yep, let's move on to that. So next we have Advanced Air, their quarterly marketing update. And I have two representatives from Advanced here, Barbara Hunt, the Vice President of Business Operations, and Levi Stockton is the President of the company as well to present.
Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Levi, Barbara.
Good evening. Thanks for having us. Usually we're on Zoom, and I think I've been here a couple times, but it's good to be here in person. I'm Levi Stockton. I'm the CEO and founder of Advanced Air, and I'm also a line pilot, so I do fly the line every now and then. But we're your airline, and we operate under the Essential Air Service Program that your airport manager just outlined a little bit. We've been here since January of
Just a real quick, didn't interrupt you, but I have weak hearing, so I don't know if everybody else can hear. Hearing?
Is that better?
Now, much better.
How's
Yeah,
that?
much
Okay.
better. Thank you.
Again, I'm Levi Stockton. I'm the CEO and founder of Advanced Air, and I also fly the line. So if you fly on us, there's a chance I'm your pilot on the trip as well. We've been your essential air service provider since January of 2022, and in that time, let's see if I can work this thing. In the entire time, in the 3.5 years, we've had a 96.5% completion factor and an 88.91% on-time performance. Kind of to put that in perspective, Delta Airlines is the #1 performing airline in the country, and they're in the low 80s in on-time performance. So we're very proud of the product that we deliver here, and we've been doing it for 3.5 years. As you can see, year to date in 2025, we have a completion factor of 94, almost 95%, and we've flown just under 5,000 passengers. So we'll be over 10,000 total passengers by the end of the year. On the chart there, you can see where we fly and what the load factors are per month in each one of those. So out of Merced, we service Hawthorne, which is 3 miles from LAX, just off the 105 next to SoFi Stadium. And we also service Las Vegas, which is the red line there. You can see that they're kind of neck and neck in the load factors between both LA, Hawthorne, and Las Vegas, and the 52% in June. About on the completion factor. So the airplane is a 8-passenger, either Pilatus PC-12 or a King Air 350 if you haven't flown on them. And a little bit about Hawthorne. When we started this contract, we flew into LAX, and we surveyed all the passengers at the time, and about 80% with the request of LAX or Hawthorne, and about 80% requested Hawthorne as LA as their final destination as well. So when you fly into Hawthorne, we also own almost everything at the airport there. So we have a master lease on the airport, and we control everything but the runway and the taxiway there. And we have a really nice terminal. One of them is currently under construction, so we have 2 terminals under construction on both ends coming out of Merced. But it's a really a clean and enjoyable experience flying into Hawthorne. There's a restaurant right there on site. We're putting in a new coffee shop, and if you have an Uber or you need a rental car, they're right there on the curb, and it's really easy to get where you're going. But if you are connecting and you want to go to LAX and catch a flight somewhere else in the world, when you book your ticket, there's a drop down. You request a shuttle. So when you land in Hawthorne, a shuttle's standing by, and it takes you straight to the gate that you want at LAX, which has been really efficient. If you use the product before you went into LAX, you landed. LAX is a very big airport, so you taxied for 30 minutes. Then we went to a remote station, got in a bus, took that to another remote station, got in another bus, and then you kind of get in the terminal and try to figure out where you're going. So if you are going to LAX, you actually get there much quicker into Hawthorne and with a lot less stress. We've also serviced Las Vegas the entire time, which we go into the terminal, and we see a large demand for that. It started off a little bit slow in the first couple of years, but we've seen it pick up, and there's been a lot of demand for Las Vegas. Here's just a recent Yelp review. We got us somebody that flew in, and they talked about how much they use the flights between LA and Merced, and they're excited about the new terminal. So we thought we'd share that with you. I think you guys have this deck. And this is our route map. And is this where I can jump off and you jump in? Barb's going to talk about the marketing. Again, we're excited to be here. One of the things that we do often is a survey to all of our passengers that have flown us, and we'll be sending one of those out in the next 72 hours. So if any of you have any questions that you'd like us to add to that might give you, some insight to, what you would want to know about the air service of people that fly it, let us know, and we're happy to add that question to the survey. But we do them about once a year, and we ask about, how people like our product, they like the airplane, they like the destinations and so forth. So, like I said, anything that you think would be interesting to add to that, we're happy to do that and share the final product with you once it's done. So I'll turn it over to Barb unless anyone has any questions for me.
Before you leave, Levi, anybody have any questions or? Okay. Levi,
I'm
thank you very much.
connected to, so how close is that airport to LAS?
It's 3 miles.
3 miles?
Yeah, so the 105 freeway, it's
Wait,
right.
I'm sorry, I'm flying into Las Vegas, your airline, and then going out of Las Vegas.
Oh, it's the main terminal at Las Vegas. So it's Harry Reid. So you fly in and you're going into the same place that Southwest and Delta and everybody else goes into. So
Okay, I'm taking JetBlue, so.
oh yeah, very easy. You go through TSA here. So once you get to Vegas, you're in the terminal and you go straight to your airport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Let's see if I can line up here at the microphone. Hi, I'm Barbara Hunt. I'm the Vice President of Business Operations for Advanced Air. Thank you so much for having us in person, Mr. Chair and board members. As Levi indicated, a lot of times we see you virtually via Zoom. So it's very nice to be here in person and answer questions that you might have for us in person. Are you clicking this on the arrow here? Oh, okay. All right, so this, as you can see, is our route map. We currently serve 14 cities, and obviously 3 of those are Merced, Las Vegas, and Hawthorne. Right. Okay. I also think that during your last meeting, you had our Director of Marketing present to you. So this is his deck that he's put together, so I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm not the marketing whiz that he is, but I'm open to questions and comments. We did probably mention previously, we recently started an interline agreement with Alaska Airlines. So you can buy connecting flights on us as well as Alaska Airlines. You can connect right now through Las Vegas. For Los Angeles, you'd still be outside security, so you won't be able to connect straight through with your luggage, but you will be able to in Las Vegas. All right, what am I doing on here? Okay. A lot of times you may not see all the marketing that we do. We do email marketing, we do social media marketing. We're consistently getting in front of the passengers, in front of our customers. And so these are just a few examples of some of the email marketing that we've done. This is promoting flying from Merced into Las Vegas, if Las Vegas is a destination of interest. Oops, wrong direction. This is getting folks from Merced down to Los Angeles and Manhattan Beach area. And the pricing that shows on these is the pricing for their 10-pack ticket books. I don't know if you're familiar, we do have discounted ticket books that somebody can buy. They're transferable to other members of the family, or a business can buy them, exchange them. We have students and parents that buy them. They're all exchangeable. So it really reduces the price of the tickets as well. more email marketing about coming to Merced, experiencing Yosemite, which obviously is a very big draw here, particularly in the summer. And more about coming down to LA. We also realize that a lot of people travel out of Merced to make doctor's appointments and things like that. So this also goes out to all our passengers that may be using the service for something more than just the holiday or the vacation or the business trip. Promoting Yosemite, this is still on the email marketing. Instagram and Facebook posts. Alex Honnold was on the cover of our last magazine. I don't know if any of you have flown. These magazines are in the seat back pockets of the airplane. They're in all our locations, all 14 of our locations. They go out on our private jet charters as well. And we have quite a big readership of the magazines. And before I leave, I'm going to show you, we just finished our 20th anniversary. This Friday is 20 years, 20th anniversary of the company. And we just finished our 20th anniversary magazine, and Levi's on the cover. This is the preliminary copy, but we'll send lots of them up here as soon as they're delivered. Also, we do a lot of promoting with UC Merced. We're in their magazine for parents and students and faculty members, and we get a lot of passengers that are going back and forth between UC Merced and mostly LA, more so than Las Vegas. This is some print advertising that we've done. And mobile ads. We are tracking data as all these, when people click book now on these, we track the data. Ed can, I think when he spoke last time, he gave you a lot of data probably on what kind of click-throughs we get and how much activity we get. We're even able to track how many ticket purchases come through from these posts and all. Also, we're very much involved in the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Merced County Farm Bureau, students and faculty. We do partnering with El Capitan Hotel, and we've done donations to the Merced's Fireman Ball and St. Paul Lutheran Church School Fundraiser. We also do have, coming up soon, we are working with El Capitan Hotel and Mazer, and we're hosting one of the Merced Hispanic Chamber of Commerce mixers. So on August 14th, we'll be hosting the mixer, and you should all be on the invite list from the Chamber of Commerce. That's my understanding. So we'd love to see you join us at our mixer on August 14th. There's a little bit about our magazine also. That's our last one that came out. And I'll pass this one around. I wish I had more copies. As I said, it's a preliminary copy. Feel free to pass it around, but we'll send you lots up here. And we also have advertisements from all our communities in these magazines, and they get quite a bit of readership. And given that this is our 20-year magazine, we expect it to be out for people to read for as much as a year. So it's going to get a lot of traction. I didn't bring my computer up. We also did some radio advertising, and I actually on my computer have samples of if you want to listen to the radio ads, I can bring my computer up here. But also if any of you want to listen to them, the QR code, if you scan that, you can listen to the radio ads that we did as well. But it's very important for us on our marketing to also get feedback from you, those of you who live here, those of you who work here. This is a partnership. It's a partnership with the airline. We're not just here to, work with the EAS and work with Red at the airport in Karen. We're here as a partner in the whole community. And so we really want feedback on where we should be if we're not there in terms of print advertising, radio, billboards, et cetera. We've done billboards as well. So anything that you have, any feedback you want to give us, we would very much welcome it, because the working together, manages the success of this operation, and we want to be here for a very long time. And there's the invitation to the upcoming event on August 14th, but you should see these in your emails as well.
Okay.
That's it. I stand for any questions.
I have a question. So the phone number to call if you need to call instead of booking, what are the hours?
We have people manning the phones live from 5 a.m. till about 11 p.m.
Okay,
However, they're looking at emails as well, and there is a way to leave a voicemail so that when they come in the next morning, they will get a voicemail and return a call as well.
okay. And then I noticed like the schedule, like, just personally speaking, I thought I might have to book an extra seat for myself because of my luggage. So I tried to look at the schedule and I saw that it was like blanked out for like the next, I was looking a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And I noticed that the schedule was blanked out. Does that mean the flights were full?
Well, I'm not sure what would be showing blanked out, because even if it was full, it would just say that it was sold out.
Okay.
So perhaps it was a website blip or something. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I will say, if you do run into that, by all means, email the bookings team.
Oh, okay.
And they will look it up for you, because there should be no blanked out dates at all.
Yeah, the
Even if
dates
it's
are
sold
blanked
out,
out,
it should
yeah.
still show that it's sold out, because we also have a wait list program. So that's another thing that's been very popular, is when it is sold out, we have the ability to have somebody waitlisted. So if somebody drops off, you can immediately get confirmed. So that really is helpful as well.
Okay.
And that also helps with our employments and helps fill the seats.
Okay.
But I am glad you asked also something about the schedule, because that also is part of the partnership, is we create a schedule that we believe is working for the community in terms of what time of day flights are leaving, or, out in the morning and back in the evening and all of that. And if you have particular input on, schedules that maybe, like, we know a lot of people go to Las Vegas on Friday and come back on Sunday, so we may increase the flights on those days and decrease the midweek flights. We also have reduced airfares on the midweek flights, on Tuesday and Wednesday flights, because those have low load factors. So we reduce the price so people that have some flexible dates can do that. But if you have any feedback on creation of the schedules, we usually change them twice a year when daylight savings time changes. So we're certainly open to feedback on schedules as well.
Will you be getting more interline agreements?
We will, Alaska was our first one, and we are actively talking to other airlines to add to the network, for sure.
Good, okay.
So I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
So is it available to book through third-party
Can you
services?
talk in your microphone, please?
Sorry. So is it available to book through third-party services like Booking, or just directly through the site?
Both. You can book directly through our site. That's usually the easiest and has the most flexibility, but we do show up on all the online travel agencies, Expedia, Travelocity, all of those, Google Flights. We show up on all of those.
So where would you say you would see like the most success rate, like where the most bookings come from?
Well, certainly the highest number is on our website. Secondarily, I would say, is Google Flights.
Okay, and one last question.
Sure.
I was looking on like Booking just to like check everything out, and sometimes it says that there's no flights available. Does that mean that is it sold out, or it's just not updated on there?
Is that on a third-party website?
Yes.
No flights available? Then it's probably not showing up in the search. So are you searching specific to Merced Airport?
Yes, like I had mapped out Merced Airport to Las Vegas, and then like Merced to LAX.
Merced to LAX won't show because we don't fly into LAX, we fly into Hawthorne.
Okay.
So the Merced to LAX will not show, but the Merced to Las Vegas should show on all the third-party websites. So I encourage you also, and I can leave you a business card as well, but if you're running into that, definitely let us know so we can research it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Question on the request for proposal. Your comment says that they were due by the 10th of July. I'm assuming you put in an RFP?
Apparently, we don't want to go too far into that, but yes, we did.
Okay. It just says that it would be providing details on the proposal along with analysis.
Yes,
That's why I was commenting.
we've been asked not to discuss that topic yet,
Are
but
you a
it will
sole
be
con-
discussed.
But it's not a sole contract, right?
It was not agendized, so we could not discuss the
Okay.
EAS.
I see. It's just because it's on here, so I see how that works. When would be a good time to discuss that as an agenda item? Would I be able to add that as an agenda item to hear about the proposal? It says that they were gonna provide details.
Authority members, for the EAS service, we will be asking the committee to form, or the authority to form a subcommittee. We have less than a month to turn around a recommendation to the Department of Transportation. So our thought is to form a subcommittee, get a recommendation from the authority, and then take it to council. This will have to move very quickly, but as Ms. Baker noted, it's not on the agenda, so right now we're not able to discuss it as a topic item, but that's the plan for it.
And I have one last question.
Yes.
So with the partnership with Alaska Airlines, would that open like more cities that we will be able to service?
Not directly out of Merced, but you can connect from Merced through Las Vegas to the other Alaska Airlines communities.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Well, I have one I wanted to, just for clarification's sake. The differences in prices on the two different report pages here. Generally, we're looking at $84 one-way tickets, $84. But on this one, for the mobile ads, it suddenly gets to $162 for one way. What's driving?
The one-way tickets, the regular non-refundable tickets are $145 each way plus taxes. Those $81 and $84 are when somebody buys the 10-pack ticket book. That's how much it brings the price down.
Ah, okay. So the 162 then is a single standalone purchase?
Yes,
Okay, non-refundable.
non-refundable.
What, is the refundable jump up?
The
even more?
refundable jumps up slightly, and I will tell you something unique about our non-refundable is that you may still cancel it or change it without a penalty. If you cancel it, you have 1 year to reuse those funds.
Okay, I think that's it for me. Anyone else?
Just one more question.
Yes.
Where would you
Barbara,
get
thank you very much.
the 10-page booklet for the?
If you go onto our website and scroll to the bottom, it'll say ticket packages and memberships. And you can click there and it'll show you the purchase. And the book is good for 1 year and it is transferable. So as I said, if you bought it for a family, different family members can use it. We have businesses that buy them and they can transfer who uses which ticket. So it's, and you have a year to use the 10.
And would that create like a significant discount?
It is a very significant discount, yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Very informative. So where are we at? We are to. How did I get my pages mixed up?
So all we
Yeah,
have
the
left
airport
is the
improvement.
adjournment.
Pardon me?
All we have left is the adjournment.
Yeah, the adjournment, how about the airport improvement projects, is that? I don't see it itemized or numbered, but, is page 4? No, okay. All right, anyone else have any last questions, or? No. Well, then I guess we should vote on an adjournment, if I can have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Have a second?
I third that.
Okay. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It was like 100%.
Those opposed?
All right, we are adjourned. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.